Well, we do have JMQA outside of the B site just to catch some rotations on the aggressive push afterwards, or sneak into B, flanking towards CT spawn, of course, and Prep. They are going to take control over towards A. Davkos, though, holding down the line for the CT side. 2 taps, 2 kills here, and he's starting off with a good couple of kills here for the CT side. Spirit having a very nice hold, and they will be rotating back towards B, but it looks, Team Spirit, they're already aware of this. They're going to be able to shut down these B players, and there's only going to be El Patron left, and he's coming from short. Absolutely screwed.
Yeah, it was a nice plan by Preparation. They wanted to take all the attention to the A bomb set. It worked out quite well for them. Jimka pushed into B at the right moment, so it was empty at that stage. But when they came back, they completely wrecked everyone on the B bomb set. It was not that many players left in the first place. So Team Spirit with an easy pistol round there, not even losing a single man. And that might be a sign of dominance. But Preparation wait for El Patron on the orb.
Yeah, and the force buy obviously on this second round, no bomb plant, so they are going to be able to go for that. Just armor and pistols as they aggress up towards the A site. Patron, smoke over the site. The rest of them just going to push straight in here, and we have got quite a few Team Spirit players just to hold down the line, and we'll see 1 kill coming out from the teams. Make that 2 because FaceCrack, he's got the Deagle, and he's going to be doing good damage here. Bomb goes down as well here, so a good investment paying off here for this T side, but if they can get any more, it's just the icing on the cake. It's the butter on the bread, and Patron, he will be doing exactly that. Gets one with the UMP, has to swap out to the pistol there, and will finally get traded out. But JMQA, he's got a bit of armor, he's got a nice flashbang setup, and he's just going to be waiting in towards toilets.
Yeah, Kibakin, who is tagged up as Tony Black, down to 22 and Collier on 35, so they are in a good low range for Jimka. And there goes the first one, Coley taken down. Kibakin knows where Jimka is, but what is he supposed to do? He's got 2 flashes to work with, but they won't blind Jimka. He has to fake the bomb. Jimka shows up, and he actually stays in the fight and picks him. 1-to-1 Preparation are right back. Even though Jimka couldn't pick up a weapon, it doesn't matter too much. The terrorists have just turned the momentum upside down, and the CTs will go for the buy round. Of course, the loser bonus would not have been that big, so they wouldn't have been able to put decent weapons in their hands in the next round. So Preparation with a good chance to make it 2-to-1.
Yeah, good round indeed, and we are going to see obviously the counterforce from Spirit up against this Mac 10 on Prep, which may be a bit undervalued against these armoured players, but still, obviously, if Prep pick up this round, Spirit are going to be on the full eco, so the Mac 10's then going to be a little more lethal here for this T side. Smokes over, oh sorry, flashes over towards A long, and we are going to see Prep just taking the first engagements here. Spirit are going to be holding back though in toilets, actually rotating back closer towards the A site for the time being, so Prep's at least passive T side so far is not going to come into contact too much, apart from on Davkos, they're tagged down with his scout.
Yeah, Preparation just taking their time. They want to make the range advantage work against the pistols, except for the Deagle and the Scout. That is the right idea. And they don't want to run into any stacks or traps, and Overpass is one of those maps where you can set a lot of traps, for example, outside of the B-bomb set, but Jimka and FaceCrack will spring that trap without having any problems. Steamer is down to 1 HP, and that's not gonna give him that much room to work with. His teammates are already rotating in, but the terrorists have the better weapons. They still have some equipment, and it should be an easy round for Preparation, especially with Ark picking up 2 kills now.
Yeah, and FaceCrack, another entry onto the site to drop Davkos, leaving just Softic are going to be alone over towards CT spawn, and he'll get finished off too. So Prep, nice second round for themselves at least, and Spirit going to be on this full eco here. Probably not too much investment, maybe a couple of pistols at max here for the CT side.
Yeah, Davkos probably wants to go for an AWP, so he's not going to invest that. He's the only one to have... Okay, he got a P250 from his teammate, so they tried to get Davkos a few frags here to... No, he bought it himself. That's CSGO for you. The overlay is so screwed up. But yeah, Davkos bought the P250 himself. He's still able to get an AWP in the next round. FaceCrack with a nice triple spray down there, assisted by his teammates. Preparation with a 3-to-1, and they didn't lose a single man, so their money is getting better as well. Oh, and Davkos is not going for the AWP, even though he would have been able to buy it.
That is interesting.
I mean, that's something that Spirit really like to do. Davkos almost always has an AWP, but no armor. He's so used to that, but this time they go for a different approach. That's interesting.
Yeah, and maybe just to pick up a bit more utility on the CT side of this, that may be one of the reasons. In prep, they are going to be storming in towards the B site. First kill going in favour of Kibiken, and Diva also does grab one here for the CTs, but these SMGs somehow working out for JMQA. He does grab one, lots of damage onto the second as well, but does get traded there. So now Ubeak coming back in with another kill for this T side, but FaceCrack is now going to be left alone, and lots of damage from Sotvik. In through the smoke, he gets that kill on Spirit. They will be securing a 2-3 scoreline here.
So after that, well, kind of breathtaking 3-round streak by Team Preparation, they are going to lose one more, so Team Spirit are back on track, but Preparation will have enough money for a goodbye. And you know, Overpass is a CT-sided map. If Preparation win this one, the CTs would be back on a save, and that's really a really bad start already, and almost a bad score from the get-go. Even if Preparation would stay at 5, that's enough for them.
Yeah, and seems that Prep is going to be holding very passive off on the C side. Apart from the one player, JMQA, pushed all the way up over towards Sandbags on B. The rest of them just going to be holding back towards the T-spawn area and, of course, a playground here. So not any aggressive peaks coming out from the Russians so far, but still, Team Spirit, they're just wasting their utility early on here in Prep. They are just going to hopefully try and bait out this utility from the CT side. That's probably going to be the best thing to do for their team, of course. Get all these smokes off so Team Spirit can't use them late in the round, and Prep can actually then go for a site take. But these CTs are pushed down a little bit. You can see they're getting a bit restless here over towards the site. Sotvik pushed down towards toilets there. Not too aggressively, but still a bit of an odd spot that they probably won't be expecting. He finally drops down off that BIM though and starts to push in through this smoke, and Ubeak, he's on the other end. Sotvik might come out on top of this engagement, but instead just going to back off here.
Yeah, as long as no damage has been exchanged between the teams, both of the squads can take the initiative. Sotvik is trying to do that in the toilets while the terrorists are turning away from the A side, but Sotvik is right on their heels. They don't know that. He's right behind Ubeak, but he turns around and the terrorists will make it a 4v1. Cody, the last man standing on the CT side. The terrorist just planted a C4, and while he has a short distance to the B side, it's not going to be easy to make it work, and he rather holds on to his gun. At least he tries to do so.
But Arch, he may just spot him out, just moving out at the wrong time. Cody will see the feet though, I think, and he's going to come in straight through bank to try and catch that player off. Here's the running Arch, actually, I think spots him out. No, apparently not, and just walks right past. So Cody has the angle to take one, at least gets to dink, finally secures a kill, but I don't think he is going to be able to get this second one instead, because FaceCrack, he's fully aware of his position. Cody goes for the peak, and he actually does go down. So FaceCrack gets that second kill there for the Prep side, and we will see a 4-2 scoreline now as Team Spirit, they do have to go on yet again another eco.
And for everyone just tuning in, the map Beto Preparation has picked Overpass, so they're rightfully in the lead at the moment. Cobblestone has been picked by Spirit, and Dust 2 is the decider if we need it. And chances are we could need it. But let's watch this round at first, because the CTs have stacked up all their players on the B bomb site. Dima with an opening kill, Arc with a reply, but Duftus is racing in with the CC75. He doesn't get the kill onto Ubeak, and the terrorists are rotating back around to the A bomb site where Sotvik is waiting for them.
And there we go, he doesn't get anything from it, gets taken down from Ubeak, and now two players remain for the Spirit side. Dima and Cody, they are both close together, but still, they are going to finally split up, and now this is where it's going to be easy for Prep, because even if one of the Team Spirit players does get a kill, a trade is going to be pretty simple here as they are stacked together. Bomb's still not gone down over towards the B site, and they've got to watch out because of course there is Dimmer here over towards B with the AK, and that's going to be the most dangerous weapon of the two. Good chance for him to at least get a pick as they try and enter on towards his site. And if Arch actually goes for this peek, it could work out very well for him. But no, Demon's just going to get caught on the feet by FaceCrack. Another rotation from Cody, but he's going to be too little too late here. With only a mag 7, not going to be coming from the best position to stop this site taking preparation. Just going to storm on in. He does have the Caesar 75, does get a lot of damage, takes the first onto Batron, but still nothing else coming at that. And preparation, they will take that round 5-7.
Yeah, so preparation with a massive lead already. They have all the money working in their favor, while the CTs have to save again. So we should see a 6-2. FaceCrack on top of his squad with 10 kills at the moment, doubling the score of his teammates. On the CT side, we have nobody falling back too far, but they need somebody to step up soon, because this scoreline is already quite dangerous for them. Preparation on the way to the 6-2, and after the next weapon round, they could make it even more.
Yeah, and a lot of entries here from Prep. Again, nothing put up from Team Spirit. They do get 1 kill to Arch, but by and large going very in favour of this T side. And now the buy comes up from Spirit, so at least they've got some investment into this one. Davkos finally on the AWP. He is going to have armour to support this one as well, and a few nades as well from the Team Spirit side just to add things up. No kit here on the CT side, so got to watch out for that. Preparation, though, they're still going to be keeping this MP7. They're very brave with this one, and while it may work out, and especially if they go into the next round keeping that weapon, that'll be easy against the ecoing players. It still is an economical risk, because of course that's not going to be as good as these M4s that they're facing up against. But first entries have of course got to come out from these AKs like they're being doing. Face crack, trying to take that first initiative. Damage onto Davkos, but doesn't want to repeat because the AWP obviously very dangerous there. 1 bullet is all that's going to be needed for a kill.
Yeah, Davkos had a support play around. Now they go for the peek onto long. They spotted Terrace over there, and they call in for some more support. Davkos almost burns alive there. The CETs scrambling their players around on the A bombs. They're trying to figure out where they want to position themselves. Sophic ends up on the truck while Davkos is on 23 HP, covering long, and Cody is in the back lines, having an eye out on the main entrance. The terrorists definitely want to go for the A bomb site, but the rotation towards B, if you have control over the stairs, is not that far, and it's always a threat for the CTs. They can never really rely on the terrorists hitting one bomb site, because if you don't have any information on the outside of B or the stairs, you're blind. And the CTs are trying to figure out what the terrorists are up to. Sophic with a kill onto Arc. Now Jimka and Elpatron have to cover that push by the CTs. Coley goes down, but there's one more round. They don't know. Sophic is around there. They should have figured out that they killed the wrong guy. Sophic with a second kill, making it a 4v3. And now the terrorists are surrounded. Can they work themselves out of there? Jimka with a spray. He tries to disengage for now.
There we go, nice lineup for Sophic. Almost takes 2, but he is going to be traded out there from JMQA, and now he's in the same position. He was in the pistol, but this time it's not going to be working out for him. He does get taken down, and Dima will secure that round there for Team Spirit. Defuse comes in, and no clutch for JMQA once again. Team Spirit, though, they are going to say that AWP on Davkos, of course, which is extremely important, keeping that into the next round. So obviously if they did lose that, they would only have rifles into this one, because their money is quite low, as they lost a lot of CTs there, or 2 at least, which isn't great for the CT economy, but still able to afford a buy. Preparation bomb plant going to allow them to do the same too, and they will have an AWP up on Patron as well. It's still full nades here for this T side, so very good for the time being.
And another buy coming up in case Preparation would lose this one. Team Spirit have to overcome a huge hump at the moment, and at the same time the terrorists can reset the CT. So Team Spirit in a very, very difficult situation. That of course will relieve some of that stress, but he again caught some bullets, so 29 HP remain for him. He goes down to Al Patron, who finally picked up the AWP. That's the moment I was waiting for. That's when he shines the most. Face crack with a nice headshot onto Sotfig, and a 4v3 in favor of the terrorists. They simply have to grind down the CT's numbers now and trade accordingly, but they are so spread out across the map.
Face crack, he's going to be sneaking in. Only 1 player left on this A site as the rotations come in here for Dima. Bomb still outside of B, so commitment there is going to be more than likely. As the time ticks down, we can just see Facecrack trying to force even more rotations off of this B site. Of course, they won't bring this last player off until they've seen the bomb, and Dima, he's just going to be holding back over towards B, but Facecrack again, just going to be waiting for the right opportunity to strike on towards this A site, as we do see Cody get aggressive towards long, try to get some information, but this is going to be dangerous now, because Prep, with this information gathered by Cody, they're going to need to quickly get this bomb down before the rotation happens, because you can see Tony's already made his way back in towards the B lower. And we will see this slow walk push out on towards the site. Dima in position to catch the first player out. The shot comes out from the AWP, not going to be able to connect though, and Dima, he's going to be holding the angle, takes one onto JMQA, but Trey coming out for Facecrack. Nice split towards the site from upper, and now the bomb will go down, but the push from short from Cody is going to go punished here, I can imagine, as they do have a couple of players. But no, he gets a first kill as well as Patron going down to Tony. And now Basecrack's alone. He grabs the first over towards Long. Still has a flashbang in his resume, but still, Cold is going to be going for this peak, and he does land it. Low HP on Facecrack. Kill goes out to the CT side, and Spirit, they're going to get themselves a 4th round here in the 10th round of the match.
Nice distraction by the two CTs retaking from the different entrances. So they worked on top of each other, attacked from 2 sides at the same time. So in case they would have focused on B short, let's say the terrorists would have had control over Monster, so they could have surrounded the CTs again. At the same time, if the CTs had focused on Monster, the terrorists could have taken refuge at B short. So that was the perfect way of retaking it, and on top of that they picked up the kill. So nice job by Team Spirit, but they lost 4 players, so the strain on their economy stays big. They are down to below 1,000 on 4 of their players. The terrorists on the other side had to invest a lot of money themselves, so this round counts as 2 or 1.5 at least for both of the squads.
And again, Facecrack, he really loves his position in underpass, just pushing up it again, trying to come out towards Connector, and they may catch off, obviously, Soptvik off guard, but it seems like they're going to actually be going down towards B, where the bomb is coming out of long at the same time, and the flash comes in over towards short. That's going to be set up from preparation, and going to allow this pushing towards the water area without any contention from Team Spirit. Not that there is any pushed up CTs here. But they have only got 2 players towards B, which could be a bit of an issue. Potential rotation as these smokes come in. You'll see Cody get in position towards upper. We have Tony holding the angle as well with his teammate over towards the end of Monster there. And now the push comes in. 45 seconds left on the clock. They've got plenty of time for this bomb down, but all the CTs are ready over towards B, and Tony, he's going to take down the first one. No refrag out from this CT side, and Batron will finally peek out to get one. Arch as well steps up for his own kill, and almost a double spray down from Ubik. He does actually pick up the second one. Nice headshot there onto Davkos, and again, out of nowhere preparation, it seems that they're about to secure this round. Only Sotvik left alive.
And I would reset the CT's money. Sotvik needs to get this round, or at the same time, he kind of needs to save as well. So he's caught between a rock and a hard place, as your double would say it. Sotvik with the first one though, so a 1v2. Ark is behind the pillar while El Patron holds close, and they don't cover each other anymore. The first spray, but Sotvik can't get it done. El Patron turns around. Preparation with a 7th round, and Team Spirit left saving. This is such an amazing terrorist side already by the Russians. Well, by the Russians on the right side, we should say.
Yeah, and of course, the Eagles are going to be a threat at long range, but these other pistols mainly just going to be taking close engagements from their position, so pushed up over towards long and short. And I mean, Prep's already had a good decent take on short with Facecrack coming out of the connector, or the flash comes in, so we got to see Davkos down there worry about this one. He's not aware of this just yet, but he should be. As that preparation, they forfeit the orb just for the full rifles, so where they're up against these pistols here, so not too much of an issue, as well as the economy not actually even allowing them to go for this orb. I don't think so at the moment. And another slow play from Prep, just waiting for the aggression from T-Spirit, and T-Spirit surprisingly not actually giving it them. While they may be losing here on the CT side, which is technically the favoured side on overpass just by a little bit, they are just holding back very passively, and that may benefit them later in the match. Oh, as I say that, 3 players from Spirit. They are going to be heavy up towards long. Ubik and Patron going to be in position for this one. If they do flash over and peek into this, this could be dangerous, but Spirit are just going to sneak around. They finally make those first peeks, and here, Patron spots out the first. Tony does get a kill, but he'll be traded out. Jump around the corner from Ubik, and he sees the next 2 players as they peek into his sights. He takes 1, takes 2 as well, and Spirit, just like that, absolutely decimated towards long. They do catch out the rotators. JMQA dropping Dima, and alone, Davkost on long. He may be able to get his first kill on the low HP player, but shouldn't be able to follow up, and he won't. Arch gets stinked, but refrag comes out on preparation. 8-4, not losing too many rifles in that round.
Yeah, the CTs have to save again, so preparation with a possible 9-4 scoreline, and after that we are already headed into the second last round of this half. Team Spirit need to win the remaining rounds as soon as they get the weapons, so the 14th and the 15th need to be theirs. They can't afford to let preparation get more than 9 rounds, and 9 rounds are already more than enough.
Yeah, but this site rush is just going to be easy peasy lemon squeezy. 1 kill coming out from the CT, but 30 HP and no armor. I really think a save would be in order here, but it seems like it's just going to be moving to a safer position to hold the exits. But it's not going to be a safe position at all because they're all going to be rushing him. Arch manages to pick up another $600 with that Mac 10, and that'll be the round for preparation, of course. As you said, 9 rounds is so dominant here on this T side, and Team Spirit, they will have the AWP up on Davkos again, but they're going to need a good first couple of kills here on the CT side if they want to pick up this round.
And it's not only the amount of rounds the preparation has, but also the way they got those rounds. The CTs won one 1v1 situation, and apart from that, they always lost at least 2 players, while the terrorists had so much control. When they win rounds, they barely ever lose more than 3, so that's a big sign for preparation. They are so confident, and they have every right to be so. So Davkos has to step up. He's one of the key parts on the defense, and there he goes. Face crack taken down. That's the opening the CTs were hoping for.
Yeah, no potential for refrag from preparation as well. Their positions are a bit held back, and they're going to capitalise on that by just pushing all the way back to spawn. So not intending to refrag this one just yet. A late round refrag will be in order here, but we do see a bit of long aggression finally from Prep. So maybe being able to split into toilets as well with a Patron over towards the playground area, but he will just back off instead. And this one long player on Arch, he's just going to be holding here for the time being as preparation. I send the bomb and the other 3 players over towards B here, because JMQA is already pushed up a little bit. And this is going to be the right call for them, not that they know it just yet, but Prep, they are coming into a site with only 2 enemy players on. Spirit stacking 3 towards A, but they're going to get so much information here from this push, and Arch, he's going to get caught out. Dink comes in there, not going to be able to secure the kill, but meanwhile Prep, they're going to be going for a full B push, and I think Spirit are more than aware of this with that aggression over towards A. Rotation's already on, and Diva, he takes that first one. Still no bomb down for Prep, and they're running out of time. They need to get this plant down. And Ubeak not going to be able to just yet. Prep. Oh, Patron, sorry, just trying to hold the angle just to secure him the right side of Pit, but you can see the flank coming out from Tony here. He's round the corner, does get taken down from Ubeak, and now it's going to be a 3 versus 4, but Archie may be able to spot out Softvic, won't be able to do so, taken down there, and 2 players remain in this clutch.
Patron missed a few crucial shots in that defense, but now he's making it work onto Davkos. He pushes forward, but Sotvik is coming in from behind. They need to watch out as Coldy gets a kill onto El Patron. UB gets finished off from behind, so Team Spirit with the 5th round. It's a small consolation at the moment. If they make it 6, they could mount a comeback on top of a pistol round win. But, well, it's not over yet. Preparation have more than enough money. They could drop weapons galore. They could donate some weapons to the CTs if they would like to, but yeah, I don't know. That's another scramble round for Team Spirit. Preparation got the bomb plan. The CTs had a heads-up rotation, a very quick one, and I think that Arc was spotted in the toilets and didn't get a kill. That was one of the crucial parts, and then Softfix backstab on the defending terrorists.
Indeed, and now we're seeing a bit of a switch up from Spirit. They've lost this B site too many times, and although the retake was successful in the previous round, they're not going to be playing any more games here. They've got 3 players over towards B for the CT side, 2 over towards A who are playing very aggressive positions, so that means if Spirit gets picked early, they can just back off their second player off of wherever they're playing, and also force rotates really quickly before preparation can get on towards the site. But it's not going to matter, because B is going to be the name of the game here. Set up smokes from Prep, and they will just get ready to bound in towards the site. Rotation's already on for the CTs, just in case this is a full commitment. Again, last round of the half, so no reason not to fully go for this one for the CT side, obviously. But Prep, they're very late with the bomb over towards B, and it's almost making it seem like a bit of a fake.
Yeah, if only they had somebody at the toilets or at the outskirts of A to throw a few flashes or a smoke in there. It's just something, you know, or just make a few steps that might be enough to fake Team Spirit into thinking, oh, it's now an A go, because Preparation abused the B bomb set for quite a long time now. Bakken is going to check out the outside of B. He gets a kill onto Ubeak, but Tony gets traded back. 4v3. Dima with a big hold there. Gets the kill onto FaceCrack, who tried to push in from B short, and Cody with another one. The CTs will support each other nicely, and everyone holds on. No more casualties on the CT side. A 9-6 halftime score. Nothing to be proud of on Team Spirit, but the 2 last rounds, that's something that could spark the comeback, that could spark some momentum, because now they know, okay guys, let's ignore what happened at the start of this half. let's focus on the end and let's focus on our T side.
Yeah, at least they were able to get those last 2 rounds on the CT side, so they have some buffer. If this was an 11-4 scoreline, it'd be a lot harder, especially if Prep took the pistol. But, I mean, you could easily come back from a 96 score. It may be a bit harder on this T side, but there is always potential here in Team Spirit. They are going to do their best. The buy comes in. 4 armors for the T side. We got a smoke player on soft pick as well. And Prep, they are going to be going for the same thing, just a kit on Ubique with the smoke as well. Over towards B. And now Team Spirit, they're going for a very aggressive, or Preparation, sorry, they're going for a very aggressive play as they peek in towards Courtyard there, trying to get some early picks for the USBs and get a bit of damage off. An Arch actually secures 1. Face crack as well, but Cody's going to trade things out. Patron still does damage, and JMQA, it's looking like almost a team ace here as Face crack, he does eventually finish things up. Ubique being the only one not getting a kill, but a nice round for Preparation just to secure a double digit 10-6 half.
Team Spirit reacted the right way to Preparation's push. They know if we push through the underpass quickly enough and get around the stairs, we can keep them from getting back to the A bomb site. But Preparation knew that already. Everyone was on the same page. Everyone was prepared very well. And I don't know if Spirit expected 4 players to go for that push. I think they only spotted 2 at the very start. And if you surround those 2 guys, that's easy frags for you. Even if they should get 1 each, it's still a good situation for your team. Then Preparation with 4 guys, that's a risky move as well, because if Team Spirit had gone for the B bomb site, that would have been lost for sure.
Yeah, and look at this fast takeout on towards the A site here from Coldy. He's going to be kicking things off with 2 entries. Arch comes in from Bank to do a bit of damage onto these T's, but the bomb is still going to go down in the meantime, so Preparation, now they're a bit of a deficit, a 4 versus 3, and a couple of rifles grabbed on the Spirit side as well, but look at this retake, it's going well so far. They've got a lot of damage in JMQA. He's going to drop Tony a bit too aggressive there over towards the Bank area, and now 2 players will remain for Spirit, but Davkos with the Deagle, he can be lethal if put in the right position. He will be. They don't exactly know where he is, and he can actually flank all the way around. And actually, if he gets onto the site here, this could be absolutely huge. They fake the bomb, but again, he doesn't know that. He thinks it's full commitment. Spots out the first JMQA, and Ubique will return. So only just Preparation taking that round, but still, it's a very costly one at the least.
Did Davkos just tag Ubique through his teammate with the Deagle?
I think he did, yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. And that made it quite hard for him to turn around again, because he didn't know Ubique was standing right behind his teammate. That allowed Ubique to get that kill, so what a tense round though. Good job by Team Spirit speeding things up, getting the bomb plan. That's always valuable for the terrorists. And I could see them come back for a few rounds, but Preparation seem to have everything covered still. Even if they lose a few players, they have the patience, and the clutches go their way at the moment.
It seems like it in this almost full eco here. They've invested a couple of pistols in this one. Spirit are going to be pushing up towards short aggressively. Again, Davkos going to be picking up this MP9, but it doesn't really matter because FaceCrack playing aggressively, not really losing a serious weapon. You can see Davkos preferring this P250 over the MP9 shows that it's not too much of an issue losing this SMG on early in the event of trying to get a couple of kills with it to pick up some money. And he did do that, of course. Sotvik also extremely tagged up as well, but we will see Spirit attempt to progress up towards A, but really this is just a waiting game for Preparation to finish off this round for them. They have no utility apart from the smoke and no armor as well.
Yeah, they are praying for a bomb plan to give themselves some more money in the next round. It's not actually needed, but it's just something that makes Preparation go for the retake and then maybe some chaos, you know, maybe some more frags for the terrorists, but the CTs don't allow that to happen. Nice double kill by Ubique and El Patron. 12-6 Preparation with a double score now. Team Spirit with the first rifle round, and that's Davkos on the orb up against El Patron. What I would like to see Preparation do is keep the terrorists from getting those early map control positions. For example, on the toilets, that's what Preparation is doing right now. And then try to keep control of the stairs. That's also what El Patron is doing right now, but he will probably fall back as soon as he spots somebody. I would like them to set up something in the stairs to keep the terrorists from making fakes and you know, those really nasty rotations. Yeah.
Good damage onto either team though at the moment. The AWP are tagged up from Patron, which isn't going to matter as much as a rifle, or at least on Coldy, because obviously the AWP has the ability of getting that first shot off and then just backing straight off. So influential damage either way, and that pick with Davkos going to be missing out on that shot. So backing over towards the site we can see face crack there, and now Team Spirit, they're looking like they want to set their sights over towards B because the rotations are coming out from these Ts. They're pushing themselves back in towards B lower, and this aggression from CT will go punish Goldie. 20 HP, still picks up a 2k, and Arch, he's going to try and reflag this quickly before they're expecting it. He takes one to put it back into a 3-on-3, but still, he's going to be stuck in an awkward position, and Preparation are going to take advantage of that. I'm sorry, Team Spirit are, at least Preparation, losing out on this round, it seems, as Dima. He gets a double entry over towards the site, leaving just Patron, 37 HP and an AWP coming in from upper.
Yeah, well, it's not over yet, but El Patron is running, of course. Team Spirit will win their first rifle round, and that's the B bomb side. The problem that Spirit had on their CT side is apparently also a problem for Preparation. We will find out if they can act accordingly to that, if they can counter it in any way. But a double kill by Dima is so important. Coley with his own double kill as well at the moment. Cody is top fragging, and Dima is just behind him with 13 kills himself. So those two guys stepping up for Team Spirit made them win the first rifle round. And now Preparation will have enough money still for a buy. Not going to be the strongest though. So face crack on 2,900. El Patron has saved the orb though, so I definitely force it up now. Because you want to keep that orb alive. You want to put up the best fight possible on top of that scope.
Definitely true, because of course if you if you don't keep that AWP alive, if you just go for a full eco and don't buy up around the AWP, then what's going to happen is basically you're going to lose a round and you're going to lose the AWP, whereas this has potential of actually winning the round and keeping that AWP going into the next buy round. So it's extremely important that you do buy up around that when you can, obviously, and they can for the time being. So again, aggressive round from the CT side will go punish there from Dima, and Tony, he's going to be dropping JMQA as well. So instantly 2 entries for Team Spirit. It will be costly though, lots of damage received there from the prep side, but still it's not going to matter because Coldly, he's doing the entry, and Ubik, he's going to be holding on towards the pit. Spots out that second player there, tries to go for the spray down through the wall, but isn't going to be able to hit it. Patron over from upper instead does the damage, but he goes down to Dima, leaving just Ubik over in the pit area. Tagged down from Dima, and the flash as well to follow up. He may go for this peak, but Sotfik, he's wrapped his way around the site, and there we go. That's going to be the kill he needs. Team Spirit, they take another round on the board, and 8-12 is going to be the score.
Nice job by Team Spirit despite Preparation's desperate efforts to get the advantage early on in the round with that aggressive push. Like you said in the previous best of 3, the CTs, if they don't have that much equipment with them, they usually try to get the first kill, and Preparation might have overextended a little bit, and pushing out of Monster, that's something we rarely ever see, at least not with a 2-man squad. So Team Spirit, nice job on holding on to that one. Now they're up against a save round on Preparation, and they close the distance. Preparation will start to feel the pressure rising.
Yeah, and obviously an early tag onto face crack as well. Not going to be helpful, but this stack over towards B, it seems like it's not going to be the best call here for Spirit, for Preparation and Spirit. They're going to be working their way up towards long. One player over towards middle, and literally 0 B control, so no chance for kills here for the prep side. Eventually they will realise this, and it seems like they're going to start to rotate 2 players over towards 8. It's a fast B rush. It doesn't come in here from the Spirit side, and just taking their sweet time over towards A, taking a lot of time in fact. In Arch, he may be peeking into it, getting a lot of information as well. Spots out 2 players, drops a bomb as well with that headshot onto Cody. Tries to follow up with a bit more, and he will do so onto Dima. Nice work from him, and now the rotations come out from the CTs in through connector Tony. He does drop that first one, face crack going down, and Patron, he is going to be ready over towards connector, but doesn't realise that no one's going to be holding position just yet. Tony, another entry there, takes down Arch. Sotfik drops the JMQA over towards the A site, and now 2 remain for prep, but nice timing there for Davkos to drop Patron, and now Ubik just coming in from connector, and Davkos, he's ready for it, but maybe not fully ready. His teammate will have to support him there as he almost goes down, and Spirit, they will take their round again.
The 2 brothers in arms, Kibakin and Davkos, they've been playing together, I think even longer than Taz and Neo. It feels like it. Yeah, they've been playing together for at least 3 years now. So, well, not exactly, because, you know, Davkos was away for a few. Side. Yeah, but apart from that, they've always played together. So, Preparation did try to deny the terrorists the map control. They got 2 frags for their efforts, which is okay in an eco round. Now they're back on the rifles, and they do the same again. This time it's face crack and El Patron, so the orb and rifle support combination. That's something you always see on the A-bomb side. They're not too focused on A-long at the moment because Team Spirit didn't use it yet. I think A-long is something that the CTs don't actively defend if it's not actually needed. And Team Spirit is still thinking about where they want to go. It seems like they just found out because they are pulling their strength and their forces together on the doorstep to A.
Patron might be able to catch out Cody as he, with the bomb, slowly pushes just around the toilet's edge here. He hasn't pushed his way in. Of course, with no teammate to trade, that is going to be a very risky situation. But finally, we are going to see Dima come join him here. And this is where we may see a bit of a push in towards the A site. As 5 players ready for this one. We do have a bit of a stack here from the prep side. They've got 3 players ready. So good potential for them to pick up this round. Dima, he's going to be walking straight in through toilets. Doesn't clear the close angle. Fast push there from Facecrack is going to go down. Dima takes that entry, and Arch, he has to do some massive work over from the site. El Patron actually steps over 1 kill. Arch, he takes on himself, but again, they're just going to be able to pre-fire that corner and take him down. No position for him to back off to, and it will be a 3v3 of Spirit. They do plant the bomb. 15 seconds left with that plant as well, and preparation. They will be coming in for this retake, but Davkos holding the line very well, takes one with the AWP. JMQA returns, and Patron with this AWP is going to be great holding off towards the toilet as his teammate maybe potentially taps the bomb and goes for this fake, but JMQA just going to be pushing up. They have no utility and they need to hurry up on this one. He will just make his way round the corner to try and pick up one. He does find the first as well. Dima returns back onto him with a wall bang from Patron. He takes that kill, and preparation 12 rounds is going to be 13.
What is going on, man?
What a shot.
Wow. El Patron, the prediction shot through the wall. And that play was risky by preparation, but they didn't have smoke to cover the bomb. I think if they would have had a smoke, they would have gone for it, but I mean, that shot, I was worried for my prediction because I said El Patron on the AWP, take a look at him, you know, just wait for him to pick it up, and he wasn't performing too good on the terrorist side, but now, wow, sick play.
But look at this, Spirit. They want to start to switch things up. A fast push into B. Absolutely no stopping them at the moment, and they will just be pushing into the site. Tony getting another kill here on the late frag, and Ubik will actually come back in from short to secure one to him. So refragging it back down, but still in the favour of Spirit after they did get that original entry here. Preparation, I think they're just going to go for the straight up save as they back off. 1 player's tagged up. They've not got a position into the site, and the utility may be good enough for a retake, but still not the positions, and they will just back off towards playground here, so saving their rifles, and that's going to be a wise call from them.
Yeah, preparation definitely running into some trouble despite the fact they just won that amazing round with those 3 rifles alive. That's the same situation we have seen that was Gambit in before in another best of 3, where they lost 2 rifles and therefore they couldn't force it up, they couldn't save, and everyone was going for the rifles 2 rounds after that. Now, preparation has 3 guns. They want to get some support, so Ark and Jimka are going to buy up. They will drop a few guns for each other. Ubik is the guy donating that, but Ark stays with a 5.7. So, not the strongest buy and not that much equipment, and at the same time, they will have to go for a double save in case they lose this one.
Yeah, and Spirit again, if it's not broken, don't fix it. They are going to be ready to push into the site. A bit more quiet on this one, but the flash comes in. That's going to be perfectly timed here, and now we are going to see Coldy just push straight in, takes out JMQA, and it is going to be a 5 vs 4 straight away for Spirit. No refrags yet for preparation. They need to hurry up with this one, but look, the bomb's taking its sweet time to end towards the site. They need to be careful because if the time runs low, they will allow preparation to fully rotate into B like they have done now, and maybe a rotation back towards A is going to be in order here for this T side.
Yeah, I think Team Spirit are going to slow down, try to not show up anymore, which Sotfig just had to. But now they want to make that execution going thanks to the frag by Sotfig. And yeah, the CT's caught off guard. They were just rotating back towards A because the terrorists didn't show themselves for a few seconds. So preparation was weary. They were scared the terrorists would go for A without them knowing it. So in the end, preparation had all the players on the right side. The terrorists didn't show up anymore. The CTs decided, okay, this takes too long. They're probably on the rotation already. We better go there. And when they did it, the terrorists hit the side after all. And that's so annoying as well on the CT side, because what are you supposed to do there? Preparation taking a timeout, I think that's a good idea right now. They are still not out of the game, they are not out of control of the economy. They have to save, that's for sure. But they will be back after one more save round.
Yeah, and I think, as you said, a pause is going to be the best decision here for Prep. They were doing very well early on in the match, but it seems at this half they're not being able to shine as much as earlier. Only 4 rounds out of the potential 9. There we go. That took a second. Potential 9 they could have had. So, well, it's almost a 50% rating. They are on the CT side, so they should be getting a little bit of an edge. Plus, with a dominant T half, like they showed, maybe a few more on top of that. But still, this going into the eco is going to mean Spirit. They will be picking up another round most likely, and Prep going for the buy after that, I imagine.
Yeah, definitely. They can't afford to give Team Spirit that many rounds, and they have enough money on El Patron for an orb after the save. That would have been the only reason I think that Preparation would have not bought up, even though they could have afforded it, if that makes any sense. You know, they wouldn't have gone for a 5 rifle lineup because El Patron doesn't have enough money for an orb, and they might want to have the orb for him.
Yeah. Pistol bought up from you, Beak, though. I feel like I'll patch on again, as you said, for Lico, for the AWP. And
yeah.
we will see Prep get ready to go. Yeah, unpause. If JMQ gets the right command. And back into the game we go here. Spirit just have to keep up the pressure, keep up the pace, and of course try and not only economically destroy Prep, but also emotionally. These fast pushes are doing a great job of that. Preparation feeling like they have no way to hold down the site when you just rush into it and dispatch of every single player like that. So they've just got to keep up this pressure, and we will see Preparation again. This stack towards long, instead of 3 players, they've gone for 5 now. And Team Spirit, they are also going to be pushing up towards this angle. This may be good for both teams. I'm not too sure who's going to favour first, but it seems like it's going to favour Spirit. These rifles massively outgunning the USPs here, and it's going to go massively for Coldy and Softic. There we go, finishing up the round. Spirit 12-13.
Yeah, that's bad pun, but it's not meant to be a pun. That's Team Spirit. They are going for long. They have 5 players without armor against them. You know, if we ever look back at our matchmaking games, if you do something like that in matchmaking and 5 players show up, 2 of your guys will panic. 1 guy will go down because he's suddenly alone and get shot at by 5 USPs. You end up getting only 1 kill. Everyone runs around, tries to capitalize on anything, but Team Spirit kept their firing base straight. Everyone was looking at the same direction. Everyone was just spraying them down. Good job by Team Spirit. Preparation, though, back on the weapons. And this round is going to be crucial for the CTs. Not so much for the terrorists. If they lose it, they would still have another buy round going. But Preparation would be on a 40th round. So, well, both teams really need this round now.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be true. In Preparation, of course, with the lack of utility, it may hinder them from taking anything. Of course, equalization is going to be the main goal for Spirit right now, as they've really shown up on this T side, not having so much impact on the CT, but seems like a comeback is going to be in the works. And Spirit going up towards A once again here. They are going to just be taking a bit of a split, not just long this time. They're going up to short and long, and we can see the toilet control may get punished as Patron with this really nice boost. He's just going to be waiting for the first peek, and there we go. Coldy gets taken down, but look at that. He just backs off towards long and gets taken down from Davkos. So a nice trade here from Spirit. They're going to be aware of the situation, and back into a 4-on-4 as the push comes in. Facecrack full flashing himself there, but he does still drop down the first kill. The smoke avoiding them from actually pushing out into this, and we will see Davkos just peek right in. But look at this. Soptic, he's actually, Facecrack, he's actually pushing himself so far deep in the smoke. He's actually come out on the flank here. Tony drops another, and that's going to be the bomb as well. And look at this Facecrack, massive play from him. Takes another headshot and actually secures the kill. Ubik finishing things up as Dima trades him out, and I think that round was just thanks to Facecrack really being able to work his way around the smoke and pick up those kills was key for Preparation.
Wow, that was sick. I mean, a tower by El Patron and Facecrack gave away Facecrack's position. He knew, they know. He knew that Davkos just killed his teammate from long, so he knew they were coming for him, and fast. So he just flashed himself, like you said. It was a suicide flash. He just wanted to blind everyone. It didn't matter if he was blinded as well, because that also allows his teammates to get closer and support him a little bit. And that's such an important play. And then he abuses the smoke as well. Awesome stuff by FaceCrack. If he keeps that up on the A-bomb side, the terrorists might think twice or maybe even 3 times if they want to attack it again.
Yeah, and the last buy coming out from this T side, of course. They do have a bit of cash, but not... Oh, no, sorry, I'm actually mistaken. No, they will have another buyout after this. Maybe even 2 if they drop down the AWP and start giving AK drops out. So, not having any issues for the time being, and especially a bomb plant will allow them to buy up even more than usual. Preparation, though, they're only just getting their buy put together. Obviously, the CT economy being quite weak at the moment, not building up a good reserve, and Coldy almost able to get some shots off onto UB because he does spot him out on that cross.
That was quite dangerous for Ubik, but in turn he gets some information. The terrorists are definitely in front of our bomb site. Jimka in a very off position. He gets traded by Duff because that was quite important for the terrorists. Now they're pushing in. 2 CTs flashed by 1 flash grenade. Dima, everyone trades back and forth, and it's FaceCrack on the rotation, making it a 2v1. Duff, of course, has to plant the bomb, and El Patron is looking into the bomb site from above while his teammate is in the dirt, working and crawling towards Dafkost.
But just waiting for this smoke to dissipate so he can actually go for this peek. But FaceCrack, he's just going to peek around the edge of it instead. Takes down Davkost and secures that round again for Preparation. Very, very close. All fully brought back from FaceCrack spray down there. Really good round for him. And Preparation, they will be taking match point here in the first map. 15-12.
Quite unexpected. Not that unexpected, but still a little bit unexpected. Somebody in the chat just asked about the map feature. I don't know if somebody already answered, but I will still say it for everyone else. Preparation picked Overpass, Spirit picked Cobblestone, and Dust 2 is the decider. Now Preparation 3 rounds to turn this one into 16... turn this into 16 rounds.
Yeah, turn this into 16. I don't know really. And
the feeling when you start the sentence wrong.
And you know you can't back out. Like you know there's nothing else to say. 3 rounds of Preparation to turn the seed into 16-12, 16-13, or 16-14.
Yeah, I could have said that. It went through my mind.
It's not going to work though, is it? It's not as slick.
So yeah, I mean 2 orbs now in Preparation. So okay, some confidence on Jimka as well. And he got that kill already. The terrorist still on the B bomb site. Jimka has spotted one of them. That doesn't give away too much, but Preparation will rotate Arc around to help his 2 teammates out.
Jimka finding that first frag. Stavkos, he aggresses over and towards a B lower. He finds a second as well, and we all see the peek out from a third, but Dimmer is able to trade things out. Ubik drops him, and now it's all on Coldy. 1 versus 4, and he's going down to Ubik as well. Preparation, they took it 16-12, and that will be the first map concluded. What an impressive map, though, to show for them, coming into this as, well, supposedly the underdogs, as many people thought, and actually taking it is going to be positive for them, of course, and we are going to have to see Spirit attempt to come back in for this win on the second map of Cobble.
Yeah, 23 kills on Jimka and Ubik, FaceCrack on 21, and you can see there's not much space between the teammates. Preparation, if you've got a team against you with players between 21 and 23 kills, and 3 of them, that's making everything really hard. Spirit didn't do badly either, but I think Preparation just prepared a little better, no pun intended. Team Spirit is now going for Cobblestone, that's their map. And we are going to see if we might actually find the winner on the second map already.
Yeah, so don't go anywhere guys, see you in a few minutes.